It's June 17th, 2022. Earlier today, or actually, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. It's a movie from 1968. Just, like, sprung up on the television. I don't know who or how. It's one of those things. It says an inventor takes his kids and a candy tycoon's daughter for a musical ride in a flying car. Now, I watched, it's from 1968. At the end, it says of the trailer, it says it's United Artists Trans America. And I'm like, wow. Because that word trans in the century 20, year 22 that I'm standing in is a completely different word. On the local news and the city it's no longer like transportation, it's no longer like transport you to like like how does the family want you to look and act in like the real world, like right, you got that. Again, like expecting and part of the characters I was born to are respectful in this type of way. Others don't know, and whatever. But I'm looking at real world since like this adult thing snuck up on me after being expected to sit in a room quiet and whatever for 13 years. I mean, like, again, I was born, like, Italian. My dad was Italian, my mom's American, but Italian-American thing. There's, like, sculptures, like Michelangelo, like, somewhere in the artist's community. I mean, like, even just as, like, a seated art class model would have been, but like nobody brought that up, nobody approached Lou, like again, not like whatever, but in whatever, but it was like there was just no historical context reference. There's been like a whole lot of stuff going on trying to reportrait or take the money and run is what it looks like from, I don't know who, the criminal organization, or the criminals trying to deorganize New York. So I'm going to put this trailer on, which looks very picturesque. It's like the beginning part after we left Queens and we went out to Long Island. It looks correct. I mean, on those family vacations, it looks correct. But on the, like, leaving the front door and actually getting to where one is appreciated and looked on with hungry eyes, like, that never happened. Like, as if one actually could feel beautiful by looking in someone else's reflection, about they're actually happy to see you and want to spend time with you. Right, yeah, that only happens when Lou takes me nowadays to Virginia, but it used to happen when I would leave to go to Tampa for the summer, and early days in some of the local camps. But like for the most part, there's just, I don't know what. There's nobody here. Talk about a waste of a life.
This is Caractacus Potts, inventor extraordinaire. Caractacus had a dream. He believed man could fly. At first, it was hard getting his dream off the ground. But Caractacus had faith. And a beautiful sweetheart. 2 charming kids. And an adventurous grandfather.
Starboard up, push with a capital P-O-S-H, push.
Then Caractacus invented a fantastic magical car. It floats, it flies, and it carries adventure wherever it goes.
And at someone's birthday party, not my own, there was like a sailing lesson, just one, on some small little, I think they call them sunfish, something like that, which clearly I had no experience. And the word of that day was just to remember the word posh. For the rest of your life, you can remember nothing else. Remember the word posh. Port side out, starboard home. I have no idea why that person thought it was so important, but I still remember that to this day.
It took them to castles and palaces and to far-off lands known only in lullabies.
Watch your boat from Ashby Mountain sail far away from
It also took them into the clutches of the nasty Baron Bombburst, who ruled over the evil kingdom of Bulgaria, where children were imprisoned and happiness was a crime.
Feels like that's where I live, in this vulgar whatever, trying to just make it through and not getting hurt, but just like it says, there's no fun here anywhere.
And the only thing that could save them was laughter and music. Never before has there been such a gallery of marvelous characters. Dick Van Dyke as Caractacus Potts. Sally Ann Howes as Truly Scrumptious. Lionel Jeffries as Grandpa Potts. Gert Frove as the nasty Baron Bombburst. Anna Quayle. James Robertson Justice. Benny Hill. Robert Helpman. And Heather Ripley and Adrian Hall as the children. Never before has there ever been such a magical musical entertainment as Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Continuous performances at popular prices. Direct from its reserved seat presentation.
Now this is where it's interesting, because it says Trans America Corporation. But in New York, in North America, they've mixed this word trans up completely. It's like now an interchangeable campaign of some sort. I'll go to the local news. All right, so this is ABC, which is Channel 7, news at 4 p.m.
$7 million in New York and expanded services for the LGBTQ plus community. Nearly half the money.
Now, in this campaign, it's lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, and queer. All of which, according to their local colonial in the vulgar section, according to their definition, I don't qualify for any. Because they're not speaking bicameral. They're not speaking shorthand. They're speaking some twisted whatever that they've turned it into for accepting dollars and funds from I don't know where. It has a number of 6.7. I'm sure that that's traceable. And then it'll have who is, and again, I don't know how it gets received by the city or by the state. None of this has been described or even explained. I would have no idea how to even begin researching it. All I can see is references from motion picture and United Artists of yesteryear, and then where the final product is being received and whose hands is receiving it in, and then where am I in fourth decade plus 3 years? I'm not in good health, not to my own demise necessarily, but there's very limited access to any type of option out of this whatever this is. I don't know, or even to work with someone in helping me figure this out. I mean, like, again, there's been no words spoken by humans in any, like, useful context, in face-to-face physical contact that's led to a result where my life's improved or changed or been corrected to where it needs to be.
We'll go to peer navigator and financial literacy programs for runaways and homeless members of the community.
We are making a vital investment of $1.5 million in programs that promote, support, and educate families to accept LGBTQ plus youth. Family rejection is one of the main causes of homelessness. Roughly 50% of homeless youth are LGBTQ plus.
The money will also pay for anti-discrimination legal services and HIV and sexual health services. Mayor Adams says the funding is a critical step toward providing equity in the country.
Now, he said country, but Mayor Adams is in the city, which is contained within a country. It's at nation level that it gets really confusing. Especially since I don't have, at this point, like, a JOB or any form of currency, and I don't know even what words to speak that haven't vulgared out and no longer even make cognitive sense in what I actually am trying to transmit and speak on. And what the children that are used to spin doctoring and doctoring up their own padded bills and their own trust accounts, I have no idea what they're turning this into. It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza, it's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxy is broken, and it's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.